Hello and welcome to the 2015 annual What's Open press conference. Let's not waste any time. Let's meet this year's captains.
Matthew Bowen, captain of the Orange team, and as you can see, I'm cleaning up already. Good to see you again, John.
Hey,
just like Christmas comes every year, doesn't it?
Oh, this is brilliant.
It's brought something for the ride.
Oh, great.
Oh, excuse me, bit of Madeira.
Cut down?
Yeah, trying to slim down for competition now, but here we are.
Nice options.
Yeah, good.
How's things, Matthew?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I was pleased to be here.
Yeah.
You know, you think perhaps after being the fourth year it might get boring, but
No?
quite the opposite. Quite the opposite.
Brilliant. Well, look, Matthew, we've got a few questions for you. We start off, obviously, you're captain for, like you just said, the fourth year running. As a committee, we felt it's only to be right that you had the opportunity to defend your title. Some will say that is boring and someone else should have a go. What do you have to say to the haters tripping on you? Guy Collins.
Oh well, haters are going to hate, I suppose, isn't they? And then good captain's just going to win. So I just think that, until there's a better man out there, I should have the right to continue in this vein. I don't think I've let anybody down or the competition down itself since I've been involved. So let the haters go swivel, that's what I say, John.
Yeah, great. Rumour is you're a fan of body art nowadays. On the old belly button.
Yeah, well,
any chance of a look of it? Or?
It's actually gone now.
Right.
In competition mode now. I don't carry such body jewellery anymore. But
Right.
Maybe if another victory on the 27th of June, then who knows what may happen.
Great.
Close down all the tattoo parlours nowadays. That's what I say.
Someone's been involved from the start, Matt. What are your thoughts on rapid expansion of the What's Open with 36 participants this year?
I think it's quite incredible. I mean, I remember the first day, as you said, 8 competitors, one just random trip up to Castle Heights, and now it's one of the most, behind probably the Masters, probably the most talked about golfing event in the calendar. So I think that's a credit to the organisational committee, everybody who participates in the tournament, and it's one that I'm immensely proud to be involved with again.
Great. Well, we'll do a quick fire round next.
Quick play round.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Okay.
Do you need a kickstart though?
No, okay. Cadbury's or Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Swiss roll or Madeira slice?
Swiss roll.
50 Shades of Grey or Anal Adventures 3?
50 Shades of Grey. Um, 2 seconds, Matt. Yeah, sure.
Matthew, we have an interesting development this year in the form of Di Bowen. How would you feel about lining up with him to take on number 2 son Ben?
I think it's how everybody wanted it to be, really. I think seeing father and number 1 son aligned to smash number 2 son into oblivion, I think that's exactly how it should be, and I think the Bowen household is going to be a very happy one you know, come the end of the Watts Open tournament with the black sheep left kicking his heels in the garden, thinking of what may have been after our inevitable victory.
Great.
He really is an outcast. Son of his mother,
Jane?
Jane.
Right.
None of his father's blood in him.
No.
No. God, no.
Do you want to have a private message from the... Do you want
Number 2 son. Fuck off, Scruffy.
to... That's great, Matt.
Sorry for the colourful language.
But,
You know, sometimes these deep-rooted family, you know, rivalries, they can bring out the worst in me, and
yeah.
hopefully, come the 27th, you know, I'll just put all that to bed.
That is the end of the question here, Matt. And obviously, what next thing now is to meet the next captain.
Bring him on.
No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago, Western Maine.
Gareth Rosser, captain of the purple team. I'm hot and I'm going to be top dog at John Watts Open.
Nice to meet you. Please, take a seat. How's things going? Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Great.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
We've got just a few short questions for you, Gareth. Nothing too intense, so
It's fine, John.
please relax. Help yourself some water. So,
Fantastic.
Gareth, obviously you've made the cut. After a long thought-out selection dilemma, you've been given the nod. How do you feel, and can you lead the Pitbull team to victory?
I suppose first thing is elated, John.
Yeah.
You know, when the committee called and said, Gareth, we want you to captain this year, you know, elation is the only word. You know, it was, you know, real proud moment for me.
You mentioned to Beth and straight away when she's over the moon.
Oh, delighted. Really proud, you know, we're getting married in the summer, but, you know,
Congratulations.
this will be a highlight of the summer for me.
Great, okay. Gareth, for our younger and older viewers who aren't that familiar with you, do you mind explaining the kickstart?
You know, I think that's probably something that it's become a bit of an urban excuse me, it's become a bit of an urban legend, really. You know, it was it's probably something I'd rather leave for the day job, to be honest, if you don't mind. We keep that for the day itself.
No worries. Look, back to a serious note. I mean, what about your nickname, one Carl?
Yeah, that was again. That was another event with our day rugby tour to Western.
Yeah.
We woke up in the morning after the night before, talking to the lads and saying, what a fantastic night, and dancing all night. And apparently I just stood on the dance floor, too drunk to move.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was having a fantastic night. And our senior captain at the time, Mark Brennan, said that you burned 1 calorie all night, and it's sort of stuck from there, really. That's where the 1 cal nickname came about, from Mark Brennan on a weekend in Weston-super-Mare.
Do you get on well with Mark? Or?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Good.
Yeah, huge head.
Really big?
Huge head.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Purple seem to have youth on their side. Do you think this is an advantage?
It's an opportunity, I think. You know, with youth can come in experience, and you know, as one of the older members of the Watts Open players this year, I think that's where my role as captain is going to really sit, is keeping those youngsters in check. You know, making sure nobody's shooting their boat too early.
Of course. Okay. I do recall a table flipping incident you were involved in around the Gardens area, as well as tail tipping in McDonald's. Have you got the temperament to lead a group of 18?
Yeah, I think, again, the younger Gareth Rosser, those incidents happened. It was actually at the table was in Swansea.
Right.
Gadlis was a smashed glass in the Beehive.
Right, okay.
But, you know,
So there's more than 2 incidents then?
Oh, there's many.
Right.
But, you know, you learn from your mistakes, John.
Okay.
And I think that's what I'm bringing to John Watts Open 2015.
Great. Okay. Just one final one, Gar. You're an amateur golfer, taking on a professional, 3-time winning captain. Why go to your depth?
Well, you know, John, some might think that, but you know, I've played under Matthew in previous Watts Opens, and you know, he's a fantastic leader. But you know, this year, as I say, a little bit of an older head, bring a little bit more experience, and you know, my ability on the course isn't where Matthew's is, but you know, when it comes to getting the best out of my guys, I'm pretty confident that I'll beat him any day of the week.
Great. Well, it's nice to catch up with you, Gareth, and we'll crack on with the tweets in a bit.
Fantastic.
Judy in disguise, that's what you are. Going up a size, doesn't seem too far. Now you need somebody to help. Judy in disguise, with glasses.
Need all the support you can get? Call Slimming World now on 08000 894 894. That's 08000 894 894. Slimming World, a world of support, a world of difference.
Welcome back. As you can see, I'm joined by the two captains of the purple and orange team. Moving on now to see what the pairings are for the day. Don't forget, folks, we can now we have Twitter live. If you can hashtag Watts Open 2015 and get your tweets in, we'll have a look at those towards the end of the show. If you want to get your pairings out, both, and Matthew, as reigning champion, we'll start with you.
First out, probably the two biggest pests on my team. My professional is Matthew Rafty, and the amateur is Thomas Hopkins.
Brilliant. Okay, Gareth.
Yeah, first up for me, I've got a really strong amateur in John Watts, and he's going to be paired with a newcomer to the Watts Open, is Graham Williams.
Fantastic. And Matthew?
Second up, Colin Christmas, because he comes once a year. That's Howard Lloyd, and then alongside him is another ever present at the Watts Open, Ashley Wilkins.
And Rossa?
Yeah, second up for me, my amateur is going to inject some real enthusiasm and energy into the team, I think, and that's Adam Fenlon, Cush. And with Cush, I've got one of the more senior members of the party this year, great in stature, Mr. Rob Lewis.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Third pairing up for the orange team is the man who's going to be monkeying around the course. That's Gary Williams, and alongside him will be one of our worst amateurs in Dean Adkins.
And Gareth?
Yeah, I've gone in team 3 for someone who knows Gary very well and plays a lot with him in my professional, and that's Di Collins. And Di's going to be accompanied by Wales' strongest man, Josh Morris.
Great. Okay.
From Wales' strongest man, in the fourth pairing we'll go over to Wales' strongest golfer in Matthew Bowen.
Well,
And alongside Wales' strongest golfer, we'll have one of the celebrities on our trip, one of Di's boys, Lewis Young.
Well, my fourth pairing, first off the blocks we've got, as my professional, Adam Morris. And it's going to be a captain's head-to-head because Gareth Rossard is the amateur in that football.
Tasty. Tasty.
Yum, yum.
Couldn't make it up. Fifth pairing, there'll be the man who's indulged in a bit of recent river walking, loves a trot on the Thames, that's Anthony Watts.
Oh dear.
And alongside him, an old family affair with his stepson, Matthew Davis.
Team 5 for me, I've gone for a great friend of Anthony in my professional, Mr. Ben Bowen. And with Ben is Di's other boy, Owen Young.
Oh, great. Okay.
Sixth pair out, I'm delighted to announce that it'll be my father, Dirty McSquirty David Bowen, and alongside him as the amateur will be Rob Roy Gavon returning for another appearance in the Watts Open this year.
Right,
So we're Squirty and Rob together, yeah? Great, okay.
Great experience.
Yeah, go Rob. I've gone for youth rather than experience in my team 6, in the form of Thomas Hope and Liam Roberts.
Good luck to them.
In the 7th pairing for the Orange team, a pairing that I've got a lot of faith in. I know they're not going to let me down. Our professional will be Mr. Marcus Jones, done as well in the past, and alongside him will be one of our leading amateurs in John Fruit Barley.
Fruit boy!
Fruit boy.
So professional in my 7th team is Greg the Badger. Played for many years, and I'm sure he's going to represent the team really well. And accompanying Badger on the day is going to be Chris Watts, the drum. The drum and the Badger.
Right. Hit it in. Strong.
Pair number 8 for the Orange team. It will be leading us out as a professional, Gareth Andrews.
Great.
And in light of Gareth's health issues last year, I didn't want to set any hairs running with his heart, so I possibly paired him with the most tranquil, calm, and plain man in Aberdeen in Luke Thomas. Never known to do anything controversial, that man.
My 8th pairing is my professional. Put a real strong performance in at John Watts Open last year, has been rewarded, and that's Daniel Lewis. And Daniel's going to be paired up with Adam Parry.
Great. Okay.
And to conclude matters, in the 9th pairing, our professional for the Orange team will be a man who's renowned for his proficiency in delivering blue movies, is Mark Hobley. Alongside him will be an amateur who's renowned for his proficiency for watching blue movies, and that's Dan Shan.
My final professional is a man that is known to everyone on the John Watts committee. Proficient, some might say, on and around the green. That's Ed Evans. Accompanying Ed is Richard Boyle.
Great.
Good teeth.
Yes. Everton. Okay. Great. Well, that's the pairings. Let's move on to the tweets. Okay, so let's crack on with the tweets. First in is from at Thomas Hopkins. Chuffed to have been invited this year. Thanks to the committee. Message for Chubby. Dirty ugly. Hashtag What's Up in 2015. Loving that shit banter. Thanks, Tom. Cheers. Next one's from at CumGuzzler69.
Back again.
Yeah, she's back.
Yoshi.
We don't know.
Yoshi. We just know Yoshi's a big fan.
Yeah,
And Guzzles come.
that's true. Matthew Bowen. The thought of your pierced hairy gash is revving my engine. Can't wait to see you lift the trophy again. Hashtag biggest fan. Hashtag yummy.
Just message for Come Guzzler 69. Your support every year at the tournament means a lot to us, and I hope that I'll be celebrating with my pierced gash come the 27th, and you'll be doing likewise. If you have a gash, that is.
Okay. Well, looks like we've got a call on line 1. Call out. Who are you and where are you phoning from?
Hi, John. It's Di Bricks, it is, from Gloucester.
Great. Okay. Thanks for the call. I mean, what's your question?
My first question is, we all know how physically demanding the Watts Open can be. The preparation and build-up can really test a golfer.
What's up there? Bored. Classic shit. Classic shit. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. We'll go back on the tweets after that dreadful question. At Tim Tours Aberdeen. This was for Gareth. Remember that time you shit yourself on the pitch? Hashtag buzzing. Hashtag just die.
I do recall that occasion. It wasn't a full-on shit. It was more of a shot.
Right. Okay.
Which required a sort of a feigned blood injury down at Barry away.
Yeah.
So that I could go and it had been a heavy Friday night. Caught at the side of a ruck, disrupted lots.
Yeah.
Sharted, and then had John Snake come on the pitch, pretend I had a bleeding ear.
Yeah.
Similar to the issues that they had with Harlequins. Luckily that Aberdeen weren't caught and weren't subject to the same sort of fines and things that Harlequins were. Similar but different. And then I disappeared at the change rooms and dropped my guts. Yeah. Came back on the pitch and had another fantastic 50 minutes, I think. Yeah. Great run out. Yeah.
Really?
I'm it's a shame that Tim wasn't able to participate this year, but he is getting older now, and he is putting more and more weight on every year, and mobility is becoming an issue for him. So I'm sure I'll see him at some point. And yeah, I'm sure he'll die before I do.
Well, I think what Tim was implying, I mean, is this going to happen on the pitch on the golf course this year?
That's what we want to
No, I don't think so, John. No, it as I said, it was a heavy Friday that caused that.
Yeah.
And then obviously some sort of pretty rough and tumble impact.
Is there a drinking
first-
ban prior to the Watts Open? or-
I'll be pretty focused this year, John.
Yeah.
I may have a craft beer at home on a Friday
Okay.
evening,
Yeah.
but it'll be one or two.
Brilliant.
dangerous.
All up to one more. Is that Floppy Ben? Two big captains this year. I think he's implying the weight more than anything, but
I would have thought he was in playing character, but
really, okay.
whatever.
Okay.
You go there.
Okay. Just wondering if either of them fancy coming to Slimming World with me next week. He looks like he's got a month free for referring a friend. Hashtag Fatties Unite. Hashtag Together We'll Slim.
Gareth's his captain, but I won't want to be rude, but yeah, I'll put my hand up. I could, we've all been losing a few pounds, I suppose. I mean, especially after the celebration party, if the orange team and my buttons would be bursting after they went to champagne, I'd be coughing. So yeah, I could definitely do with that.
Okay, great. Looks like we've got a call on Skype now, folks. Go ahead, caller.
Good afternoon, Watts Open. Jonesy here. Gutted I can't be in the 2015 tournament. I can see from the two captains it's going to be a big event. I'll be eagerly waiting the result by the pool. Good luck to the both captains and all the teams.
Good to hear from you. Who are you going to be back in this year?
It's a tough one to pick, John. From being captain in the 2014 Watts Open, I know the stress involved in picking a good team and you want strong people to lead. But I think Gareth Rosser has what it takes to finally defeat Matthew Bowen and become 2015 Watts Open champion.
Great, okay. Well, nice to hear from the Bombay Basher. Great, well I think we wrap up there, folks. And see you on the pitch.
See you on the pitch.
Great.